So I'm going to roll right into this, Liz. Unless you have something to say, I'm going to roll right into our next speaker because I see her there. And lucky you, we're going to go from a bit of media to a bit of media. And is Aly here? There you are, hun. Nice to see you. I'm like, everyone keeps moving on my screen, so I have to find you. Okay, so I want to introduce you to our next speaker. Her name is Aly Porter, and we are so happy. Thank you. Thank you for coming today. She is the founder of Millionaire Momentum. She's been featured NBC, CBS, all over the world, international, even landed her way into Canada. Thank you so much. She specializes in PR and credibility. And the topic today is PR creates credibility, sales, and freedom. And the thing that we don't know about Aly is that she was born at 1.7 pounds. Wow. She was noted in the press as the $1 million baby. So, naming your company Millionaire Momentum, that makes complete sense. 1.7 pounds. The music that she loves to hear is Courage to Change by Sia. And the one gift to everybody is an ebook on how to use press releases. I know that Catherine's going to grab that. And the one-to-one gift is actually a press release and a journal for all of your dreams. And that journal is going to be one of the mission accepted journals that we have, which if you don't know is a fundraiser to help keep that free button going on this project. So that's on the website, and Aly will be connecting with you about that. So Aly, welcome to the stage.
Thank you so much. Oh my goodness, I am so blessed to be here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome everyone. My name is Aly Porter, and again, Deb, thank you so much. You've just been amazing, and it's been so awesome to be able to be in your space. And I loved everything that you shared previously, because it was almost like you planned it that way. I don't know if you did, but I loved hearing everything that you were saying about media and being seen. And I want to kind of back up a little bit, because for a long time, I mean, now I guess I am a seen person, right? Like, I'm out in the media. I've been seen, like she said, on all those different platforms. I've spoken on stages, podcasts, all the things. But for a long time, I believed something that I think a lot of people believe. I believed that one day, when everything was ready, when my business was bigger, when I had more results, when I felt more confident, then I would step into visibility. But I'll tell you right now that that is totally backwards. Then at that point, maybe if I had that visibility, then I would speak more. Then I would allow myself to be seen. Because for so long, I just kept myself, and I was just behind the screen, and I didn't trust myself. But when I eventually realized that this was the reason that most people aren't visible, it isn't because they don't have something to share. It's not because they don't believe that their product or their service or their mission isn't valuable, because they do. In fact, that is why I love working with coaches, authors, and speakers, because they are the most transformational people on the planet, and they help the most people. But it's because they haven't fully trusted their own inner authority yet. Most people think that visibility is a marketing problem. And it can be to some extent if you don't know what you're doing or if you're just starting. But most of the time, it's actually an identity problem. Because before the world can see you as an authority, you have to believe it first yourself. And the whole reason that I'm even in the PR and media space now is because I learned through experience over the last 15 years that I actually do have a voice, and I do matter. And I want you to know that as well. You have a voice and you matter. And I want to get you out there and get you seen. I've always been someone who's seen potential in people. I see gifts in people. I see ideas in people. I see the impact that you could make if the world just knew about you and what you offer. And for years, I've loved connecting people, helping others step forward and helping them get seen. But if I'm being honest, for a long time, like I said before, I held myself back, not because I didn't care about my mission, but because I thought I needed more credibility first, more proof, more results, more experience before I could get myself out there. I thought visibility was something you earned after you became successful. But something shifted for me when I realized this. If I believe other people deserve to be seen, if I believe that their voice can change lives, then hiding my own voice doesn't make sense. And that's when I realized something very powerful. The real problem wasn't strategy and it wasn't marketing. The real problem was that I hadn't fully claimed my authority yet. So, what I've come to realize, and I share all of that to say, that's my story, and that's where I came from. What's your story? Where have you come from? What I've come to realize is that there are really two kinds of authority. The first is the inner authority. This is the belief that your message matters, that your experience matters, that the lessons that you've learned have value. Inner authority is when you stop waiting for permission, you stop thinking someone else needs to validate you before you step forward. I'm going to repeat that and write it down. Stop thinking someone else needs to validate you before you step forward. Okay, so now that we've talked about the inner authority, now let's talk about the outer authority. This is what the world sees. It's the media features like we've been talking about. It's the podcast interviews. It's the speaking on stages. It's the awards. It's the press releases. It's the articles. And most people try to build the outer authority first. They think that once they get the media feature, once they get the recognition, once they get the award, then they'll finally feel confident. And I want to say something really specific here. It does help. Like, it does help getting the credibility and hearing yourself being introduced by someone who's been featured on X, Y, and Z, right? It does help. But here's the truth. PR doesn't create authority. PR amplifies your authority. It takes the message that you already have and then it multiplies it over and over and over and over and over again. And what's really cool is when Deb was talking about how media is good for 2 years or whatever, press releases and media like that, that'll be good forever. It will show up in Google searches. It will show up everywhere forever. And so once you step into your inner authority, which all of you on this call, on this summit, are stepping into that now. You wouldn't be here if you didn't see greatness in yourself. Once you step into your inner authority, something really powerful happens because now your voice is clear, your message is clear, your mission is clear. And if it's not clear, talk to Deb. Connect with Deb. She'll help you get it clear, right? And when you combine that with media and PR, it's like pouring gasoline on a fire, on an amazing, amazing fire. Imagine that you're already helping people. Maybe you're reaching a handful of clients right now. Maybe a few dozen people see your posts. Now imagine that message gets amplified through media outlets, press releases, podcast interviews, awards, and recognition. Suddenly, the same message that used to reach a few people reaches thousands of people. That's why the work we do is a little bit different than the traditional PR. We don't just send out one press release and hope that something happens, okay? We actually layer consistent media exposure into your marketing. So for example, we distribute 4 press releases every single month, working alongside your marketing and what you're doing already so that it exponentially explodes you. Now that's on our higher end package, but even on our lower end package, we help you to get seen and we give you the playbook to show you how to actually use the PR in your business and in your marketing and all the things. Because when PR and marketing work together, the results become exponential. And I will tell you that when I finally had that inner authority moment, I was already successful. I was already a multimillionaire in my mind. And so I showed up as that, which then led to me getting more credibility on the mass stages and on, press releases and all of that. And that came. And when it came, it felt natural. It felt good. It felt right because I had already come to that point within myself. But here's one other cool thing that happened. As I did this simultaneously, it helped my brand grow and more people were able to find me, which then led to more clients, which then led to more money, which then led to more credibility in all these different areas. Like it just was a snowball effect. And I know that we can do that for you as well. Again, the results will become exponential when you change your inner authority and then your outer authority. The last thing I'm going to speak on today is the responsibility of visibility. I truly believe something. If you have a message that can help people, if you have knowledge that could change someone's life, if your work creates transformation, then staying hidden isn't humility. It's actually doing people a disservice. I'm going to let that land for a second because that's something that's so personal to me. The last 15 years of me staying silent, yes, getting out a little bit here and there, but not truly stepping into my gift and what I can do to help the world and who I am, was not allowing other people to shine. I was doing them a disservice because somewhere out there is someone who needs exactly what you offer. Someone who needs your story, someone who needs the solution that you already have. Your voice matters, your message matters, and when you combine inner authority with outer authority, you don't just grow your business, you expand your impact. You expand who you are because we are all interconnected. We're all here on this summit because Deb was amazing and her team is amazing, and we put it all together so that we could collaborate together as a collective, because we all have our zones of genius and we all have the thing that the universe, that God put on our hearts. And now it's time to get it out to the world. So because I truly believe that the people in this room have powerful messages that deserve to be seen, I want to encourage you, and I want you to go home from today, and as you listen to all the speakers that are speaking tomorrow, I want you to take in everything that they're saying. And then I want you to go quiet, and I want you to really get into that inner knowing of what it is that you have to share with the world. And I want you to be honest with yourself. And I want you to say yes to the stages, to the media, to all the ways in which you can get seen. Because when you can get seen and positioned, you can change more lives. You can build more income so you can bless more people. That's why I named my brand Millionaire Momentum also, because we're in this ripple effect where we get to bless thousands and thousands of people, but we can't bless them if they don't know we exist, right? And I don't want that for you. I want you to be seen. I want to feature you. I want to shout you from the rooftops. And I will tell you that's also something that was so amazing. It was when I finally got in alignment with my calling and what I'm really good at. It became easy, it became fun, it became natural. And that can be how it is for you as well in your business. It doesn't have to be a hustle and a grind. It gets to be fun and exciting, and it gets to be visible. So again, I know that Deb already shared the giveaways that I have for today, but I just want to share one more with you. I actually have an additional one that I was debating on whether or not I wanted to share, but I want to gift every single one of you access to my PR masterclass. This PR masterclass will go deeper into all the different ways in which PR specifically can help your business. I walk through exactly how PR works, how media positioning works, and how you can start building your authority through press and visibility. And again, when Deb was talking about the PR integration playbook, this is a $250 resource and value to you. And I normally don't give it away for free. It is normally something that you only get if you purchase my packages. So I want you to use it, please. Please, please use it. Use it. This playbook walks you step by step on how to integrate PR with your marketing so that everything you are already doing gets amplified. Because PR by itself is powerful, but PR and marketing work together, and that's when things really start to take off. And then, of course, we will do the single outlet press release as well. And this press release will actually be distributed out to any outlet of your choice, USA Today, NBC, a Canadian outlet, or whatever works for you, but you just let us know. And then you will start to step into your media visibility. And I'm so excited. I cannot wait to shout from the rooftops the message that you have, that you're trying to get out to the masses. And of course, you'll receive Deb Drummond's journal for all your dreams, because the truth is, before anything shows up in the outer world, it starts with a vision that you hold inside. So whether you win the press release or not, I want every single one of you to remember this. Your voice matters. Your message matters. You deserve to be seen. You deserve to be positioned. And the world deserves to hear the impact that only you can create. And the only real question is, are you ready to be seen? Thank you.
Yay. Oh my goodness. Lots of love and jazz hands and hearts and emojis. And no, I didn't actually plan. I don't usually choose my topic till a couple of days before. Liz can Stacy can tell you that. They're like, what are you speaking on, girl? That was so amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you, Aly. I appreciate you and appreciate everything you shared today.